Hey all, I know it's been a couple days, and I was supposed to be doing a daily series, but something happened. I didn't manage to go out and meet up with my partner at all during that time frame. Yesterday was her birthday. I met up with her, which is actually what I'm going to do now. I kinda made a botched attempt to kind of like get engaged with her. She kept the handmade ring and the candy that I gave her. But yeah. So I don't know if she was saying yes or not, because she didn't say no, she didn't say yes. She didn't answer me at all. But yeah. Now, most people would expect, since it's the day after Election Day, a political video. But I'm not going to do that. I will mention that I only brought it up so that you guys would not expect that kind of video from me. I'm not very political. I mean, I have my opinions, but they're not politically related. They're related to what I think it should be socially right, but isn't. For example, I think that since I'm transgender, I shouldn't be forced to pay to have my body corrected to the way I believe, the way my mind believes it should have been. I shouldn't be forced to pay to have my body physically become female. I mean, in California, they actually had it set so that you didn't have to pay. But yeah. Now let's go to what I was originally going to talk about. So, my wig still hasn't come in the mail. I don't know how long it takes for a mail to get to the US from England. But yeah, it still hasn't come in the mail. I'm still waiting for it. Now, my possibly fiance, in other words, my near distance partner, said she was going to give me a wig, but keeps forgetting it at home. Now, like I said, I'm going to meet up with her right now. The other reason I didn't post the video was because 2 days ago, I was posting a video on the way, I was recording a video on the way home. Well, not home, but to the store. And then paused it because I got to the store. Was gonna go in, buy a couple energy drinks, and then resume the recording, but for some reason my phone glitched. Instead of resuming the recording, it told me the recording didn't work and that I should reboot the camera. So I had to exit the camera thing and go back in and reboot and restart recording. But I didn't feel like posting 2 videos on the same topic, so I didn't post. And Sunday, I didn't go anywhere, at least not alone. And like I said, no one in my house, well, in the house I'm living in, knows that I'm transgender. Although I did come out of the closet to my aunt, the woman who raised me after my mom's death. I messaged her and stuff. It went okay, I guess. But she brought up my past and details that she didn't know the full story about. Referenced the fact that one of my exes and I had slept together a few times. and said that you seemed to enjoy being a boy at that time frame, and I got annoyed with that. You see, the background behind that is that ex threatened to kill herself to get me to sleep with her. Was also stronger than me. I had the fear at that time frame that, that she was gonna force me to if I had turned her down after she threatened me. Later on, after we had completely lost contact with each other, under her mom's and my aunt's orders, my cousin told me something interesting. She was bullied to the point that she decided to stop classifying herself as her birth sex, and she decided to become transgender because of bullying. Now, I'm going to continue calling her a she because that's not true transgenderness. At least I don't think it is. I mean, it could be. She really could have, but the original thing that was going on was she had a more masculine figure, and so people kept confusing her for a guy. At that time frame, she got really offended about it. I also don't know what name she chose to go by. She's going to be choosing to go by now that she's classifying herself as a male. So it'll be easier just for me to refer to her as a her. Sorry about that, it got really loud. I had to pause the video. But yeah, as I said before, right around the time it got loud, I don't know the name that she's going to be going by now that she's identifying herself as male. And it'll be easier for me to refer to her as a her versus referring to her as a him, because that's all I knew her as. Now, if I meet her again now, after she's changed to going by a male name and I know her male name, then I will start referring to her as a he and as a she, as a him, not as a she. It's just kind of natural to refer to someone that was at one point in time calling herself your girlfriend, especially if you don't know them anymore, as a different gender or different pronouns. But yeah. Well, I'm almost to the place that I usually post my videos, so I gotta go. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and have a nice day.